Like I always say, I believe that Nigeria is a very beautiful place, a great country, a rich country, blessed with numerous intellectuals, people that are very well talented and vast when it comes to knowledge. However, we have one single problem, which could be broken down into multiples. And one of them is misplaced priority. And I will explain it. For the past few days, I've been seeing this news flying around about bus stops, renaming bus stop. I saw one from Charley Boy Bus Stop to Bado Bus Stop. And I asked myself, what exactly is the economic importance of renaming Charley Boy Bus Stop to Bado? And I asked myself again, of what interest would that be to the common man on the streets? I mean, of what benefit, perhaps, would that be to the common man on the streets? Would that change the price of petrol? Would that change the price of food? Would that improve the current living condition or living standard? And I don't think so. So, now, I know this may sound a little bit childish, but let me tell you something. Have you asked yourself the reason why names are given to specific location? Why did these people call this place this? I may not be a politician. Of course, I'm not a politician. I'm not interested in politics because of the dirtiness in politics. But one thing I know for sure is that every city, every area, every street is named for a reason, for a specific reason. I am not saying that Charley Boy did wonders or Charley Boy built Lagos. No, I'll give you a little bit of history because I have been seeing other streets. There are some streets in downtown areas. Streets like Uzo Street has been renamed, Achaku has been renamed, Mpa Street has been renamed, or something like that. I don't know if that is true or a rumor. But I will tell you one thing. In those good old days, when Lagos used to be swampy area, right? When Lagos used to be swampy area, people dread going to certain places to start life. And anyone that has the courage to step up and go to a swampy area or a place that is a bit desolated, is that grammar correct? I don't know. You find out. Any area that people don't want to go to. If somebody can be bold enough to go there, buy a plot of land, build a property or build a house there and start living there, and from there start attracting people somehow with the agreement or with the consent of the baale of that area or whoever that is in charge of that area, this person will now bear the name of that street. This happened to a good friend of mine. When the father bought some piece of land somewhere in a forgotten location in Lagos, I don't want to mention the name, very like a dry area. You know, those kind of areas that even if the price of the property is about 50,000 naira, they will sell it for 2,000 naira because they believe that nobody's going to go there 600 years from now. This man acquired lots of plots and started building. And in the process of building, started involving his own friends, encouraging his friends to come and buy. And the place started developing bit by bit, because naturally speaking, if you go to a place where everywhere is dark, bushy, swampy, and no one lives there, you look around, you say, God forbid, I can't buy any land there. You will go, isn't it? But him that has the boldness and the courage to go there, develop it, should be accorded that respect. And that was how this man's name was used for the streets. Now, you want to tell me, because of shitty politics, because of an overnight 24 hours politics, a man that established his legacy within that area for so many years, 35 years, or 40 years, or 50 years down the line, or 70 years down the line, all of a sudden, somebody comes in and renames the place because you're trying to prove the point that you have the political power to do that. Come on, there are some things that should not even be done. I have seen places in the eastern part of Nigeria with Yoruba names. I have seen places, even in abroad, with some names that are not native to them. These things shouldn't be a problem. We have places in Lagos bearing Lord Lugard Crescent. So are you now going to rename Lord Lugard and name it Tafawa Balewa because you're trying to push away slavery? No. Slavery is in the mind. Whatever you do is in the mind. No matter how you try to rename everywhere, it will not make it function differently. Take a very good look at NEPA. They renamed NEPA, isn't it? NEPA is called Disco. One time it's called Disco. One time it's called PSC something. But till tomorrow, 100 years from now, 600 years from now, people will still call NEPA what it is. Has NEPA improved so far? Do you now enjoy 24 hours lights since the name was changed from NEPA to Disco or whatever the name is? I mean, these things are things of the mind. Renaming. If that be me, for example, let's say I am Badu, whatever the name is, I will, by all means, call or send an email to whoever that changed the name to say, please, with all due respect, remove my name from it. I don't want to be a part of it. But Nigeria has been what they are. It's a time for jubilation. Yay, my name has been put. Remove Charley Boy's name. So you have won jackpot. But that is, I don't want to call it, let me not say what is in my mind, but I think it's childish. It's not what we need now. That is not our problem. Our problem is good governance, to have competent leaders, leaders that are not confused, leaders that are not clueless, leaders that will do the right thing at the right time. It's not about name. If you like, name Charley Boy Bus Stop, New York City. If you like, name my two, Las Vegas. If you like, go to Okoko, name it London Avenue. It will not change what it is. When you do the right thing, even your local name will be appreciated. Even the name that is given to that place. There is no point changing the legacies of those places. No point. Come on. Anyway, that's my own 2 kobo advice.